So usually there's no wage labor.
No, hardly wage on himself.
Yeah.
If I'm on all his money for himself, he wouldn't. He would like to have.
Yeah. But you don't control that in any case. You just give them the price, and then however they use it is their affair.
At that time, he would bring his children to help him. He would bring he would take his time. I have a neighbor in my farm. To me, I never see the end of his farm. His farm looked very large to me.
Yeah.
2 neighbors, and I've never seen them hire anyone.
Really?
No. One is an elder gentleman. He's probably almost 80 years, and the other one, he and his wife.
Yeah.
They always have the cocoa by themselves. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
I never hire anyone myself. So
yeah.
I agree.
This person that we talked to yesterday, they hire just for the period where there's a lot.
What's his name?
I forget what her name. It was a lady.
What's her name?
Lady who did the fermentation for the Grenada Cocoa Factory.
Oh, Valerie.
Yeah, Valerie. Yeah.
Valerie.
She has 40 acres of land.
Yeah. So she's a big farmer.
She has 40 acres and more too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can. She can't harvest the cocoa. She can't even finish in any one cycle.
Yeah.
She can't even sell to the cocoa association. She would have to. She wouldn't have enough time to sell.
I see. Yeah.
That's why she have a commentary.
Okay. Yeah.
She has to harvest every day. As Valerie Benjamin.
Yeah.
Up on Sotel side.
Right. But she's unique. She's different.
She will be unique.
Yeah.
Just imagine she only hired 4 people.
Yeah.
I would say she needs about 10.
Could be. I mean, she said it fluctuated.
Yeah. So she will hire about 4, which is if we should have people hire to finish in 1 day.
Yeah.
Should have about 40 people.
Well, that's interesting.
1 person per acre.
Yeah.
So she's very large.
Yeah.
I mean, by our standards.
Yeah.
Our land
So, but
is down.
it's interesting then. Otherwise, it's just individual farmers. They do their own.
Yeah.
With their family.
With the family sometimes.
Yeah.
What would the average yield be right now?
I'll say 400 pounds per acre.
Per acre.
Okay. That will double it to the hectare.
Is that like a goal of the association to increase the yield somehow?
It's going to be difficult to increase the yield because the amount of trees in the acre is not what it should be.
Yeah.
You should have 400 trees in an acre.
Really? Yeah.
Then we have about 60% of that. So the others have other things in it. So it's going to be hard.
And does the association kind of encourage the farmers to plant more trees and things like that?
Yeah, we have part of the service of the association, which I didn't mention, is that it maintains the germplasm for the farmers.
Okay.
So you cannot plant any other tree apart from what we give you. Our cocoa is called Grenada Selection. That's our cocoa. Grenada Selection, GS.
Okay.
And we have 100 different types of Grenada Selection. If you plant, 100 different varieties. So you have, if you go to the field, you will see a pod that is long and red.
Yeah.
You will see one that is yellow and long, and all between that. You will see many between, if you look carefully.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is a Grenada variety. Now, if you go to the ICCO website, you will see there, Grenada Selection. Right? And let me just say that we have them planted since 1948 in special locations in the island.
Really?
Yeah. And that's where we get our plants from. So we give the farmers the plant at a subsidized rate. So if they want to plant 10,000 more, we have to do 10,000 more. Right? So we have a propagation center that we do the plants for the farmers.
And do you use that area also as a kind of research and development area or prototype development, where you develop improved new strains?
No.
Strains?
They wouldn't. They're not very eager or keen to develop new strains. As a matter of fact, in the ICCO after the hurricane, 2004, they came to Grenada. They sent a man to Grenada to see if we change the strain, because they were so concerned that if we change the strain, that's it for us.
Yeah.
We will no longer be certified as fine flavor cocoa. They're very serious about that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the last meeting in Africa, we were supposed to, at least we went to defend our position as fine flavor country, like a big jury, a big panel, and like in court. So this is how serious they take it.
Yeah.
We are known for this cocoa. That's what we are known for. If you put any
It's
other,
like your country brand.
it's like a
in
brand.
cocoa
Yeah,
butter.
that is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if ever the cocoa changes in flavor for the good or for the bad,
Yeah.
the taste of the person tasting it will not like it anymore. Because taste is so subjective.
Right, yeah,
They
yeah.
like it that way.
Yeah. Huh.
Right? So like totally if I'm doing cocoa for Roche and what I have to do for them,
Yeah.
if I do it for Valrhona,
Yeah.
and I will just say, cocoa ain't tasting good at all, I know why they like it.
No, you don't. So you have a particular kind of cocoa that
You know that it's subjective, eh? They like it, they like it.
Yeah.
You know, some Europeans taste other Europeans when they say, wow, they like it. And when the other people taste their cocoa, they don't like it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so subjective.
It is so.
But the most important thing is that the cocoa must fall within international standards.
Yeah.
With mold content, with slaty content, with, you know, these are the standards, and this is what we're known for.
Yeah.
That our cocoa always way under the minimum level requirements.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And you can develop the fermentation around any way you want.
Mm-hmm.
To make it more fruity, to make it this, and show that the standards for it, for our cocoa, remain the standard.
Yeah.
You must have almost 0 mold, 7% moisture, X% slaty, 90% fermentation.
Yeah.
Always like that.
Yeah.
But you can give you any color, any shade you want. And I will say, oh, like, and they love it.
Yeah.
They love it. Yeah.
So do you participate in discussions about the development of the international standards?
Yes, well, I was on the Bureau of Standards in Grenada.
Yeah.
I served there for some years, and every standard has to come to the Caribbean standard,
Right.
and they will give the recommendations.
Okay.
But the standard for cocoa is not from it's like bilateral.
Yeah.
Like, but we come to know that we should not sell cocoa with mold content above 10%. We should not sell cocoa with cadmium content above, and so on.
Mhm.
So, yeah, there are a few basic guidelines.
Right.
And I don't think I ever see a codex standard for cocoa.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't remember seeing one. I think they're working towards that, but I don't see a codex standard for cocoa.
And do you have, independent of the international standards, are there local Canadian standards that are?
We set the standard the Cocoa Association.
Okay.
So let me say I get one thing.
Yeah. Also wenn ich zu viele Fragen stelle, muss ich dann einfach unterbrechen.
Das ist gut. Das ist viele Sachen haben, also kommen mal wieder, es ist gut, dass man das behandelt hat.
Ja.
Das ist total das. Aber ich würde gleich nochmal gerne auf die Rauschbezüge zu sprechen kommen. Das, und wie viele von denen ich
Viele nicht auch im Allgemeinen verstehen.
Aber ich habe das Gefühl, dass wir noch ein paar gute Adressen kriegen werden von uns. Ja, da werde ich nicht lange sein.
Netter.
Total, ja. Und auch fit von so schade, dass das wieder. Sowas hätte ich gerne. Müssen wir gleich mal fragen, ob die publicly available sind.
Scientists to get some of the standards that we have. So we set the standards, and some of the standards that we check them independently.
Yeah.
In particular, the moisture content.
Okay.
We verify it through the Produce Chemist Lab, our government entity. Okay, it's very important that the moisture remains at a certain level in cocoa.
Yeah.
That the cocoa could spoil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way through. So these are we have some self-inflict standards that are very high.
Yeah.
And if you see the road standards, some of them are lower than ours.
Really?
Good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are very particular about the kind of fermentation or the kind of flavors they want to have, right?
Very particular.
Yeah. And you work with individual buyers to reach the kind of quality
Oh yeah.
that they want.
I'm a fact, I like to do that.
Yeah.
I like to do that in all parts of the world. People believe that there are technical barriers to trade.
Yeah.
I see it like, how I see it, like something like cadmium, for example,
Yeah.
which is a big thing in Europe and Germany,
Yeah.
and we work hard on that in Grenada.
Yeah.
And people will tell you that it is their barriers. They doesn't want your cocoa in Europe. They want to do something else. And I will tell them, listen, if cadmium is going to poison Germans or Europeans, it's going to poison us too.
Yeah.
So I see these things as really important things that we don't have the capacity to research. And here you have, voila, research right in your hand. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy working with the scientists from abroad.
So you learn.
To learn and help your people.
Yeah.
Even if I doesn't have a laboratory to detect these harmful substances. But if you see it like a fight against you, you know, or something damaging that you're going to lose.
Yeah.
You're going to lose health-wise, you're going to lose your business, everything.
How many buyers are open for that kind of relationship?
All. AWL. No, well, I tell you, I have the cocoa. You don't have cocoa.
Yeah.
I know you have a recipe. You have a recipe. You wouldn't throw away a recipe just like that.
Right.
When you come to the island, you don't come to Grenada by accident.
Yeah.
You plan a trip, you buy a ticket, you come for a reason.
Yeah. It's
Don't.
not easy to come here.
It's not easy to come here.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you come here just yet. So, there is something important why you're coming. We have to talk. It's a good thing. And it's nicer that way. It's nicer that way. Just imagine. There are sometimes I'll say, you know, like this. If Brother wants to pay $200 US premium on some cocoa, right? And they encounter some hardships or some problems with a shipment, we will just sit down and forgo the premium. And certain amount. Okay, thanks. Right. So that's some of the standards that we have.
Okay. So this is crucial. Mold is crucial. And you have small companies like Rausch, and do you work with big companies like who knows what, Mondelez or Nestle or Cargill?
No.
Those guys?
No, those guys don't buy our cocoa.
Yeah. They don't care about
this
quality.
high quality.
So mostly you work with these boutique, smaller, specialized
who like
producers.
nice chocolate.
Yeah.
Nice chocolate.
Yeah.
How many would that be?
Well,
Just a rough number.
we got five.
Five?
Yeah.
Different companies?
Not much.
Okay. And they buy all the
All the
cocoa?
cocoa.
Wow, okay.
I'm sure there must be
I
a growing area.
I worked with a company once, Schappenberger,
Yeah.
and Bloomer from Chicago.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Bloomer is a nice
Schippenberger.
Schappenberger from
Yeah.
Schappenberger from California.
Yeah.
And somehow they were taken over by Hershey's. And Hershey's had problems with child labor.
Oh yeah.
And so we lost that market. It was a very sad thing because
You didn't want to sell to them because they had problems, or they didn't want to buy from you?
then when they had problems with child labor,
Yeah.
we were then supposed to be certified fair trade or Forest Alliance, something like that.
Yeah.
And we weren't.
Yeah.
So like, Andrew, I'm sorry, I'm under the gun, I really can't.
Okay.
But then a few years later, I began to work on fair trade, and right now we are fair trade certified.
Really, the whole
Yeah,
entire
the whole entire
association.
And I'm trying to get back
Yeah.
with no avail.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad because they pay really good.
Yeah.
And they say, you have to come and fight up in the back of way back on West Coast, you know? So it's kind of like hard. And I have the insurance now, eh?
So is fair trade is its own association, isn't it? Right?
It's
Fair trade is its own NGO.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an NGO
Yeah.
by the
I'm an auditor.
labeling on it has some very serious.
Standards,
You have some very serious linkage to WTO and everything.
Yeah.
So it's not.
But do you work with also Woods and Rainforest Alliance?
No, we have one is good for us.
Well, just one is enough.
The payment is fair trade, but you have to pay them a lot of money. Eh?
Yeah.
When did you become?
Well-
When have you become fair trade certified?
think around 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay. And just to get another market for these certified products, or what was the reason to become certified?
Well,
Because I heard a lot of producers of fine flavor cocoa, they say, well, the certification just costs us a lot of money.
A lot of
does not
money.
improve the quality.
a lot of money.
And usually, to produce the quality we produce, we have to go by way higher standards than Fairtrade actually enforces.
The company you're doing the audit for, that's the company that I got into Fairtrade to, did the cocoa to, Roush.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they wanted to be on the safe side. They began to feel the heat in the room
Okay.
of that. And so they did a fantastic job with that because they paid up the first thing for us. They paid up all the fees to get us inside there.
Yeah.
Now we only have to do the maintenance fee.
Okay.
And I would never want to let them down. So I always get to the auditors last this year.
Yeah.
Make sure that they become the auditors very, very critical.
Yeah.
Very stringent audit, not joking audit. Nah.
How often are you audited? Once a year?
If they find that you're not in compliance,
Yeah.
or if you're new,
Yeah.
they'll come once a year.
Hmm.
But we are new, so they come the first year, and after they skip 1 year and they come back.
Okay. And so Roush paid for the whole certification for the
First year.
for the whole
First year.
The first year, for the initial, let's call it initial then.
Yeah.
yeah.
The initial period, they pay everything.
But the certification of the whole island, so to say.
Yeah.
The whole volume,
It's $20,000.
The volume they do not buy, actually. So you can.
Yes.
Okay.
This volume they did not buy, so
Yeah.
there's a really big value on it.
Yeah.
So I can sell to more. Alright? So they do the whole island. Yeah.
Mhm.
I never look at it that way.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, they did something for the whole island.
Yeah.
In terms of public good, that's Roush.
It's a public, it's a really good. But you know Mr. Johan Roush, the man himself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He likes this kind of things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He come in with his big June and his son. And I am fifth, and he is 5th generation. June is,
Yeah.
and he's 5th generation.
That's very German.
Yeah, but the interesting part is they usually are not that interested in certification. So their products they sell in Germany, you won't see fair trade on any of them.
I don't know.
So they just go by their own label, direct trade, and they usually say, well,
They do direct trade.
we are doing better stuff than fair
They
trade.
do direct trade, but they have another company.
Yeah, the
long name.
volume producer.
Yes, they
yeah.
go along that.
They use it for that as well. Okay.
So it was a very good thing. I didn't even see it in the context of a national rule, you know. It is really good.
But what does it involve what kinds of practical measures have to be taken by the Farmers
It's a lot.
Association?
It's a lot.
Just a bureaucratic hassle or?
No. It's
Involved
it's a real tangible thing.
Yeah.
So the fair trade, you know, the planet, is the profit, is the people,
Yeah.
sustainability,
Yeah.
and that's how they approach it.
Right.
So the people have to benefit. So the pesticides have to be in line
Yeah.
with what pesticide the WHO or the fair trade certifies.
Yeah.
The problem with glyphosate, Roundup, and so on, you have to look at that carefully. You have to flag these chemicals. You have to, the people who apply the chemicals have to have good equipment. They have to have the mask.
Okay.
So they protect the people and the planet and everything.
Yeah.
And empower the people. The people must have the finance. So like yesterday was the first day I'm distributing fertilizer.
Yeah.
From the fair trade.
Really?
Yeah. First time I'm doing something tangible for the family through fair trade. We collect $60,000,
Yeah.
and we bought a gift of fertilizer to our farmers. So they get it free. Yesterday we started. So it's something tangible.
Right.
They get back a social premium.
Yeah.
So yeah, they actually get back something from the buyers who are going to buy. Right? So it's not like a concept like you have all these different concepts. It is something tangible. The people will benefit.
Yeah.
So when all the cocoa produced in Grenada is now fair trade certified, how much of it gets sold as fair trade certified?
Not very much at this point.
Okay.
But we have to work on it. Because remember the fair trade have a premium attached rate.
Yeah.
So we pay with this premium already. And we have to pay another premium again. So the people rather do Valrhona.
Yeah.
They pay the same premium as fair trade.
Yeah.
Valrhona will give me a premium just like fair trade.
Yeah.
but somehow they don't want to be aligned with fair trade.
Yeah.
I imagine in every system there are some ills that people don't like with that.
Do you have to pay fair trade a fee to be certified? Yeah.
Quite a lot of that.
Yeah, but the buyers have to pay too.
Yeah.
So I guess they rather give us the money directly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the argument a lot of producers
Yeah, so
make right now. They say, why should we pay the certifying bodies when we can make
Give the
something
money.
useful with the money right away?
So Valona gives us, a lot of money, more than fair trade. Valona gave us, it was $100,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bought fertilizer for the farmers. I gave it them.
Yeah.
You account for it.
Yeah.
You show pictures, you show quantity, you show how, and they're very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on that? If it wasn't Rausch pushing for fair trade certification, would you have done that way?
No.
Why not?
Because the market is getting small. Rausch by fair trade, and through Rausch only, I got $60,000. So there is a benefit immediately. Yeah, there is something.
Yeah, of course.
You can see I can buy for the farmers. Because whenever I'm doing a business and I have a customer to start, the best business I can do, I know a buyer already, I know I have a customer in Rausch.
Yeah.
But if I was doing it now, I would have been filling in for a new customer. And with all sometimes these negative things, I may not get one. So I would have doubts. But knowing that I was getting a customer in Rausch, what I have to lose, he's paying, he's going to be the first customer.
Yeah.
What I have to lose, I went for it. If I needed a certificate, free, or without any, yes, I'll take it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by the way, I was very concerned since Hershey's left me.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking for somebody to help along that line.
Yeah.
So maybe I should not have said no. I would have said it was difficult. Thinking back, I was looking for some certification. I didn't do fair trade or forest trade or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But I wanted something to put on the books.
Yeah.
Even organic. Even some certification. Because everybody asking me what is the certification. But the people who was buying for me, the major buyers wasn't asking for it. So it wasn't imminent that I did it. But it was a very good thing that Rausch helped us with and trying to maintain that. Yeah.
So now that you have it, the certification, the fair trade certification, you think it's a good thing? So it has improved the situation for the farmers?
Yeah, because they're getting some help. And the price is almost guaranteed from Rausch that they will pay X high price and plus the 200.
Okay. So you also have long-term contracts with Rausch with specific prices for each year, or you do your?
No, we do it every year. Every year we are partners that we will deliver cocoa, but I don't sign contract for price for too long. I have a very good long vision of the price.
Yeah, the chocolate company, Granada Chocolate Company that we talked to yesterday, they said that they've tried to get fair trade certified and then they just gave up. They were too distracted.
It's hard.
But their idea was that if they became fair trade certified, it would help with their distribution in North America
Definitely.
and European markets.
For them, when it's marked on the package, it would be nice. But you need a real good agronomist to get pretty certified, agricultural economist, and you need a really technically some people, right, to get to certified. It's not an easy process.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a different breed of technocrat to do that for you.
Yeah. And you, the association, you have the agronomists and the technical people, right?
I am the agronomist.
You are.
I am the technical person.
I wanted. I was a scientist first.
Yeah.
And then I realized that the science, no laboratory, no place to work in Grenada.
Yeah.
So I decided to do the economics. So that's how I ended up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I realized to pursue it that way. And it's a blessed thing,
Yeah.
that they had me here and I could work with the Patriot people and work with all these people to do all these things.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that I have people who are willing and went to other schools.
Yeah.
So we're able to do a lot of things. So I'll give everybody a task to do and I'll operate it. And that's how we operate.
But are there consultants who are there independent agronomists who can get hired by a little company like Granada Chocolate Company to help them?
To do that? Yeah. They could get someone to help them. And if they want help from me, I'll help them.
Well, that's exactly.
For free. I work for Granada for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always work for free. I could help them if they want to be
Yeah.
sort of a, of course you have to read a lot.
Right, yeah.
Have you ever seen the fair trade things?
I have seen, yeah.
You have to read a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of wasted paper. Paper. I cut a whole tree.
Yeah.
It makes paper. Lots of paper. And, a lot of resources in the fair trade. You know, some things when you, like fair trade, when you get through with it and they tell you you approve, you just feel good about yourself. That just feels good about yourself. Yeah, that's the best thing of it. And the man come and he said, open up the books. And you open the books.
So does the association have a growth strategy or a kind of strategy to kind of insert itself securely in the global market? Are you looking for more customers like Roush, or do you just want to kind of have a certain output that you can maintain and then just cultivate the customers that you have?
But that's a very big question, eh?
Yeah.
Because this question have to be answered by the situation in the whole production system in Grenada. Strategy to grow. The cocoa production the land size is getting less.
Yeah.
So think about strategy to grow. Think about strategy to grow. The land size is getting less.
Why is that?
Because the houses are getting more. The farmer has 8 children. Think about the strategy. The question that you asked.
Yeah.
Right? And then you will tell me the strategy. So the farmer has 8 children, and he subdivides this land into many fractions.
Yes, small little farms. Yeah.
Think about the strategy to grow.
Yeah.
And then when I came to work here a long time ago, the land size, every card, I show you the card number, was this size for land.
Yeah.
The card size I'm signing up is that size.
Wow. Yeah.
Every year, the acreage on the card is getting less. What do we do? The strategy, we believe, is to manufacture our own chocolate on the island. The smaller the quantity, more value. I saw what happened in Jamaica and in Trinidad. We saw what happened to their production. Their production in this country is very small. Yeah. And if you see this, it can't be more of the same. People believe that people are always talking about solving the problem with more of the same solution.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. You got to solve the problem differently.
Yeah. So how do you solve the problem? How do you?
We believe that if you manufacture your cocoa, right, and get into the secondary type of business, it might be better. Together with some very strong buyers.
Yeah.
Very compact buyers like we have, might be the best way to move forward. Because you're kicking against the tides here, you're swimming against the tides here. The land has been encroached by housing. It's 100 square miles, and the population is not getting smaller. So every time the farmer leaves, the land becomes smaller. So this land will be like this.
Yeah. And it gets less and less
So the
profitable
growth,
to grow cocoa.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the growth is intrinsically linked to the land size.
Yeah.
And we know where the land size is going. So we have to rethink our growth strategy. So in the 1980s and 1990s, when the cocoa rehabilitation project was here, they concentrate a lot on planting new trees. And I was at home with my dad, And I told him, no, that can't work.
Yeah.
It can't work. And I remember the agronomist was with my father, and they marked the area, they will cut down all the old things and put new ones. So they won't work. Because, see, that will happen if you waste the time.
Yeah.
And if I go back to that same place now, if all this is not half houses now.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a waste of resources. Right? So we have to have a new thinking. And next thing, again, people are taking it people are not looking at it seriously. Is the effect of adverse weather conditions on cocoa. Every year, not forget about hurricanes. Every year, in the low-lying areas the cocoa is grown, you will see the effects. The trees take a longer time to recover from the dry spell. The dry spells are getting longer and harsher, and these are some of the things that we really have to seriously check. Very good strategy. Part of the strategy, yes, it's good, but a major part of the strategy is to be sustainable.
Resource sustainability,
To maintain that. To maintain sustainability, because it's becoming a very difficult cocoa. The cocoa that we grow is not the cocoa in Africa. It's different cocoa. This one is very fragile, easily overtaken by adverse weather, and you can see it in the low-lying areas.
So how do you protect against that? Do you
well, it's a new phenomenon. It's a new it can't the rain never came down, can't get water to it's a chicken and egg, you know?
Yeah.
The rain never
Well, then what do you do though? I mean,
it's just like what I did this year. Sorry for saying I, but let me tell you what I did this year, because they can't really talk about things that are not scientifically proven.
Yeah.
What I did this year, you see the fertilizer that we got?
Yeah.
Alright? I put some in a piece of land in the dry season, before the dry season starts, which is a no-no in cocoa association. They fertilize in December and fertilize in June.
Okay.
I said, nah, that doesn't seem to be working. So why don't we fertilize the land in April?
Yeah.
Or in March? Because they may need some strength to go through the dry season.
Yeah.
And they'll be shocked to see how green the trees will be. So what do we do?
So you make the trees stronger before the dry season comes.
I know what people are saying, that when they're coming to the islands, they have to get a lot of injection and lots of pump them up to come. I say, what? So I decided to try it on the tree. Yeah.